Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today I have for you guys the 2022 Specialized Crux Expert in a size 56, weighing in at 18 pounds 4 ounces, and in kilos it weighs in at 8.28 kilos. Stay tuned to after the video. We're here a free body sound test on these Revolve Terra C wheel set. Thank you, guys. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have for you guys this brand new 2022 Specialized Crux Expert in a size 56. As you guys just saw, the weight weighed in at 18 pounds and retail is $6,000 for this thing. The color on this one is the forest green. It's kind of like a matte forest green color with more of a dove gray Specialized logo. The Crux, this is their new revision model of this bike. The 10R carbon frame, which this model is, weighs in at 825 grams for the frame weight. So that's lighter than some of the road bikes out here. You gotta think, that's a complete bike as you guys see it with the tires and tubes on here. These are 700 by 38C tires. This thing weighs in right at 18 pounds, which is pretty lightweight for a gravel bike. So this is going to be one of the lightest weight bikes out there, especially with UCI making cyclocross races more competitive and going after that whole market. You're going to see a lot more people riding, I think, the Crux in terms of competition-wise. The Diverge market is more of an endurance, more of a long backpacking ride, maybe long gravel roads where it has a future shock, where it has the extra storage. The Crux is just balls to the wall, fast race bike. Very cool. But we'll go over all the features on this bike. And first off, we'll start off with the handlebars. It comes with their Specialized aluminum handlebars on here with a gravel cockpit kind of style. It has a flare to the side, a flare to the side. Bar tape on here is going to be the Supercaz sticky cush tape. Looks really clean. The group set that comes on here is going to be the SRAM Rival E-Tap Axis. 12 speed in the rear. This is a 1x setup, so it's just a 12 speed, but you can add a front braze-on derailleur if you wanted to. To make this a 2x, you just have to buy a front derailleur and also a 2x crank as well, but it is capable to do so if you wanted to. Hydraulic disc brakes on the setup. Going down to the bottom, you have your little Specialized logo. Cables are ran internally through the forking right here as well. The tire size that's on here now is a 700 by 38C tire. It can go all the way up to a 47C tire if you wanted to, so you have a lot of room for tire size in there. And also this is similar to the Diverge. You can actually swap it out to a 650B as well. You can go to a 650B by 2.1, which is a massive tire, so you have a lot of room on what you want to do. The wheels that come on here are going to be a carbon fiber Revolve Terra C wheel. These are a Specialized gravel specific wheel. It's a full carbon fiber wheel with a DT Swiss 370 hub, rounded spokes. Retail on these things are $1,000. They're tubeless ready as a setup. And then the tires that come on here are going to be the Pathfinder Pro. Like I said, they have the little gumwall tire. I think they look good with the color, for sure. And it's a 700 by 38C tire. The rims are tubeless ready. The tires are tubeless ready. They come with the valves to make them tubeless. All you have to do is just buy the fluid. You have this nice little minimalistic Crux logo right there too. I think it looks really nice. Going to the other side, we have on here the Rival center lock disc brake, 160 millimeter. We have our through axles, and this is again kind of like an Athos gravel bike style. They adopted a lot of the through axles from the Athos. I think the center steer cap as well is the same. You have the Rival flat mount disc brake as well. We have our little frame protector on the bottom. And then also you can see there's an extra spot for water balls if you needed to. You can add 3 cages on here if you're going for those longer rides. The bottom bracket is going to be a threaded bottom bracket with a dub BB as well. And then the crank, we're gonna go this side over here. We have our port for a mechanical if you want to run mechanical wires on here, which I have the comp model, which you'll see in the future. Show you guys this is a Specialized stem as well, if you guys didn't see that. Carbon fiber spacers, but we have on here a water bottle cage here, water bottle cage here, the Fact Carbon 10R. Crank on here is going to be a SRAM Rival crank. It is set up for power, it's power ready, so if you buy the power meter, it can go right into the crank spindle. They use a SRAM 40-tooth chainring with a SRAM Rival chain on here as well. Like I said, here's the mounting options for the braze-on adapter. And then going to the chain, we have a SRAM Rival chain. The cassette on here is going to be the SRAM XPLR, the gravel dedicated cassette on here. I believe it's a 10 by 44 tooth, a lot longer. And then all their derailleurs that you're going to see on these Cruxes are going to be the new XPLR gravel setup as well. So it's a SRAM Rival derailleur, yes, but it's XPLR, which means it has a bigger range that it can go, whereas the stock ones can usually only go up to 33 tooth. So keep that in mind. These derailleurs are different from a stock Rival and a stock Red. So if you want to run a bigger gear ratio, you can, just in case you're going uphill or whatever you're going to be doing. So cassette is a 1044. Tire in the rear is the same tire as the front. The Specialized Pathfinder Pro, 700 by 38C. They are tubeless ready. And then the wheel in the back again is a carbon fiber and just a DT Swiss 370. These are revision hubs as well from DT Swiss 370. These are a ratchet system, so you can change these ratchets out, which you'll hear free body sound test later on in the video. But right now I think this is just an 18 tooth ratchet in there. You can change out to a 36 or a 54 tooth if you wanted to. We have a SRAM Rival flat mount disc brake right here. SRAM Rival rear rotor. Center lock 160, and then again you can see the Athos quick release. They're a little bit lighter than the stock ones. Let me clean this a little. That's the only thing I hate about matte bikes. They show so much dirt. Going to the seat post, they have a Revolve Terra. Revolve Terra seat post. And then the saddle is going to be a Specialized Power saddle, expert saddle on there. The Terra is a more gravel setup. So $6,000 for a complete gravel ready bicycle. You get carbon fiber wheels, carbon fiber frame, and a lot of capabilities in terms of what tires you can run, what you can do with this bike. Like I said, it's pretty much just a very fast race ready kind of gravel bike. And a lot of people down here in Florida ride the levee, so they don't really need to see where the Future Shock comes into play. We don't have a lot of, yes, you're riding gravel, but you can run a really low tire pressure with these tubeless tires. Put some tubeless fluid in there, and that's going to soak up a lot of those vibrations. The Future Shock is nice, yes, but an extremely lightweight bike as well. People love that a lot too. So big fan of this. There's not a lot of proprietariness to this either. So let's say that you did want to stay away from the Diverge because it had that Future Shock. You go into any bike shop that you have this bike with, they will have this seat post in stock at 27.2. They will have this stem, they'll have this handlebar. They probably have the headset bearings as well too. They're not crazy proprietary. Nothing on this bike screams proprietary, so it's very easily serviced. No integrated cables, no nothing like that. So it's beneficial to anyone who's racing, anyone who's traveling, anyone who can really use a lightweight gravel bike that wants to get into competing. This might be the bike for you. I will have a comp model as well for $4,200. I also did do an S-Works video as well, so keep that in mind. But yes, thank you guys again so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And that's gonna do it. So this is the 2022 Specialized Crux Expert, retail $6,000, size 56, and weighed in right at 18 pounds. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys. All right, guys, we got here the Crux Expert with the Revolve Terra C wheel set on here with a DT Swiss 370. Pick on the free body sound test right now. It's just an 18 tooth ratchet. Literally nothing, but you can add the upgraded teeth to it and be a way better engagement. All right, thank you guys, bye.